Okay, well, good evening and hello friends. Apologies for the slight delay. Thank you for joining if you are watching, and as always, please do say hi and chat. You find us on the southern side of the apron tonight. Imagine the aeroplane has been GA side. The frames are, as you can see, doing pretty darn good there. And ATC has just come online, so we are looking good to go. With that in mind, let's get the aeroplane set up initially this way. I think its face is off, so no, that way I want to do it like this. We have got 7 passengers, so 4 passengers, 7 crew, 7 total with crew. Yesterday's fuel, I did have it written down. 882 is what we should be starting with. So let's do that. Balance it. There we go. And we're going to add about 100 kilos of bags. 588, so around 680 odd. We'll call it there. Look, 581. So actual payload 581. There would of course be some variation in reality, giving us a 0 fuel weight of, as you can see there, 550 plus 581 gives us a 0 fuel weight 6081. The max 0 fuel weight is 6450. Which it doesn't say here, does it? Because that's a certified limit. So happy. Let's remove the chocks and everything. Passenger doors open. Door panels open. We'll get up in a moment, but here she is. We can shut the baggage panel. Let's imagine we've got bags ready and raring to go. I think there was some traffic. Not sure. Anyway, looks pretty good. So let's hop in. All the switches are off. The brakes on. Throttles and everything else are idle. So let's batteries on. Pop the oxygen in. Pop the electricals to auto. Wait for the aeroplane to do all the tests. Did check the date there for the nav data.
TOS system test. Okay.
Good. So ATIS 126125. Let's tune that and have a listen. TCAS.
TCAS test. Pass.
Sort itself out. Some ground power on, shall we? Available. Ground power's on. So we'll leave those in auto. Everything else off. Off. So come to auto. Check all those functionality in a moment. Emergency lights on. Lights set. It's initially good. You can see the electrics are fine. Why are we not ATIS? No why? Hopefully that'll work. Maybe not. Pause that for a moment and go outside. So our block fuel 1493. So 1500 kilos is what we want. So that is filling up. There you go, you can see there's the OFP. Here we are off to Brussels because they've got a VATSIM event. We were going to go back to Northolt, but why not? if they're online, let's make use of it. Let's today get projectFLY running, which it is. Online flight plan filed. Can get that overlay on there for you guys so you can see where we are. So as you can see, pressure altitude is 1400, so it's going to be on, for the performance. I think approach is online. 12505. So we've requested 1500 kilos of fuel, and I think that looks like what we've got. 1500. So shut the pumps. Put that back to normal. Shut the panel. We have indeed got 1500. So I'm busy scribbling this all over the OFP. Because we certainly may end up using quite a bit of that for taxi. I think 2.5 is in use. So we may end up using more than planned, but we'll see how we get on. So fuel's done. Our alternate final reserve. Now we've got an additional 30 minutes of fuel, as you can see there. Alternate is Charles de Gaulle. And our final reserve there is 5:30 today. We've got an additional 30 minutes, as I said there, for this VATSIM, so could get busy, who knows. Better to have more than we need. So, set the beads to auto. Just doing the flow. Check the fire.
Fire. Fire. Fire. Fire.
Check all of the enunciators. They work.
Stall. Stall.
Stick pusher works.
Stall. Stall.
So pumps are going to leave off. Auto. There's on. It's a shame they don't start off as. And 1800 we've got. Obviously there's no route program, so nothing's going to be set there. Flaps are up. Throttle levers full and free. Speed brake button works. Isn't jammed. Of course you check the flaps as well. And we know they're working. So, is the ground level here? I guess not. Slightly rolled to one side. So, let's have a plan of where we're going. There's our route, and I'm going to put it in. We might get re-cleared, but we'll see. EDDS, that is where we are. So, of course you can load it, but I've got so many. I suppose I could clear them out and that would speed things up, but it's just annoying. Search. Maybe you can, I don't know. So, VESID. That's where we're going. And then Yankee 127 to TUDGA. And then Zulu 738 to NOKDI. It's actually quite quick when you get the hang of it. Zulu 104 to GESLO.
Long radar, Airwings 2027, Kindly for up 120 to reach GESLO. Wings 2027 Langen radar had identified information Quebec, expect vector side S25 center. Roger, expect vector for LS25, wings 027.
And then our destination, Brussels.
Wings 2027, proceed direct Delta Sierra 52, correction, Delta Sierra 512.
So I'm going to load this up now.
Roger, direct Delta Sierra 512.
I'm going to pick the runway yet.
027.
Something goes squiffy there, doesn't it? And we'll pick our departure. Feeling it's going to be 25, so I'm going to hover over Bravo.
And can you please speed it Delta Sierra 5 point we need to reach? Wings 2027 Delta Sierra 512.
We're still not picking up at the ATIS, so let me just read it out. It's Stuttgart, Quebec. Scroll this over the other side. So information, Quebec. Time 17:50 Zulu. Expect ILS-25. Transition level 70, wind 310. At 8. Cav OK. Temperature is 15, dew point 6, QNH1009. No SIG, information Quebec, fine. Days. Forget what stand we're on. O2 Alpha. And I think I already said, didn't I? The QNH was 100. So let's set that. That is already set. Yesterday hasn't changed. Hangar radar. Good evening. Ascot 1504.
Ascot 1504, Langen radar, hello.
Ascot 1504, Phenom 300, stand 902 Alpha at Stuttgart. Information Quebec, QNH 1009. Request departure clearance to Brussels, please.
Ascot 1504, Quebec, correct. Phenom approved at Brussels via ESID for Bravo departure. Flight route, climb at 5000, squawk 2173.
Startup approved, cleared to Brussels via the VATSIM or Bravo. I'm via the SID, altitude 5,000 feet, squawk 2173, Ascot 1504.
Ascot 1504, is that correct? Wings 2027, descent to land level 70. Descent for level 70, wings 207.
So, let's just have a look at the SID. I'm via the SID. There is no restriction on any of the altitudes on the SID. We've been cleared to 5. Let's get back over here. VATSIM 4 Bravo. Enter. Load. To 5. Let's just have a look. Just 5,000. Here's nothing. 1700 come from it. And noise abatement. I don't see anything on the chart. So it's actually intercepted radial to 5.6 DME Stuttgart. What was the ILS? Are we picking up? So, yes, we are. So that's 1099. Looking over here. And 126. Hey Warhawks, thanks for joining again. 11685 for Stuttgart. VATSIM. There's a couple of points for Afghan. but there's really nothing to get us there. So we need Stuttgart. It will be GPS video 252. So let's get that set up now. Does it remember this in reality? I'd like to hope so. So 252 is set on course 1. 5.6 turn right, 339 track. When passing 238 off of LBU, which we do have, turn left track.
Customer 510, Langen radar, information further correct. Status approved, claim Manchester VOP bar for Bravo departure, flight en route, climb size is 5000, squawk 2163.
Out of runway 25 via OK before Bravo departure, initial climb vector speed squawk 2163, Lufthansa 510.
Lufthansa 510, correct.
Happy with all those, let's do the performance then. I don't think there's anything more to do. 310 at 8, that's probably about a 5 knot headwind, but I'm going to give it credit.
Wings 2027, continue descent 4000 feet, QNH 1009.
Here down to 4000 feet, QNH 1009, wings 07.
Here are the performance charts. So, well, I meant to check the takeoff performance thrust, but I don't. It's not the end of the world. And we said it's already pressure altitude of 2000 feet rounding up. Our current ramp weight with 1500 fuel gives us a ramp weight of 6081 plus 1500, 7581. So 76 will do us. As you can see there, pressure altitude, we don't need to work out temperature, ISID deviation or anything because those are done with the factors. So there's 76. So that is giving us 1022 for takeoff with 104. 115 and then 132 as the speeds set up here. You can see it is relatively easy. And FS 32. I might try something different today and set 160 on the speed just as a reminder for the flaps. Because of course when we go into flight level change, just to figure itself out. 1022 is unfactored, of course. I've got a headwind, so it will be less. So I'm going to times that 1022 by 1.33 to give us 160 required. Having a look at the airport, runway 25. So 1360, it looks like we can take every intersection from taxiway Echo. So Echo gives us, which is really useful on the charts, 1665 meters. Is there a stopway? There isn't, but there's quite a bit of overrun at the end. So go anything from Echo, and it goes Echo, Delta, Bravo. There's a Charlie, Bravo, and an Alpha as well, so we can take any of those, which will save a little bit of taxi time at the expense of leaving runway behind. High performance aircraft can do that. Now the runway heading is 252. Looks like we're set for departure. What I haven't done is set the squawk, which is on the other page, 2173. I'll stand by, set everything up as I like. Do need to do is GPS for departure, that's also fine. Go 100, I know. Changing. Go. therefore effectively good to go. It's 19:25. I want to be off in a couple of minutes, so let's get the pumps on. The AC's already running. Let's get the doors shut. We've already been cleared for start, so we don't need to request start. We would, of course, need to check with the ground crew to make sure that we are good to start. So before start, check pre-flight test complete. Oxygen bubble is in. Oxygen pressure, we've got 1800. It's like 16 for dispatch. 27 volts. We have 28.5. Speed panel. Auto, auto, auto. And the GPU is on, of course. I missed that from the last one. Fuel panel. Pumps auto, cross feeds off. Both of the hydraulic pumps are open. Push is out. S protection is not required. Fires out, out, off. Start, stop, both off. Engine ignition, both auto. Thrust levers are idle. Parking brake is set. And check that the static elements, i.e. the chucks and everything, have gone, which they have. And the door is closed. Can signal to the ground crew. Start engine number 2. It is 2, isn't it? So we will start engine number 2. It is 1927 Zulu. 1500 kilos on board. Should have done was put the nav lights on. Yeah, they are firing up really darn quick. As I said, we were already cleared by ATC to start. So, stable engine, yes. Generator is online. We can disconnect the GPU. Well, we've stopped using it. And what we do is signal to disconnect. Ground crew would come back, give us the hand signal that we have been disconnected, and we can then start engine number 2. There it is, start stable. ITT is a little bit high, but coming down. Both gens online, running at 10. So GPU is disconnected, and we trust that the panel has been shut. VATSIM emergency is pushed out. 23.5 volts, 28.5 on the gens, 28 batteries. Protections tested. Takeoff data set. Trims set neutral. Light controls. Let's check those. Forward, full aft, full left, full right, rudder checked. Speed brake, I'm going to deploy, nothing happens, you should get a caution. Mass protection not required. Maps set. 1 for takeoff, which was the performance that we did. Go. Happy. Request taxi. Let me just get set, and we're going to be off blocks. Bang on time. Hangar radar Ascot 1504. Stand 902 Alpha. Military apron. Is taxi.
Ascot 1504, taxi to runway 25 via Zulu Yankee, all short of runway 25.
Taxi runway 25 via Zulu Yankee, and we can accept an intersection departure from Echo Ascot 1134.
Okay. Hearing 2027, welcome to Stuttgart, taxi to stand 41 via India Bank.
Okay, Jess, you can get stand 50.
I think he just wants to turn right on Sierra B and tell us. In reality, we would check. I'm
Roger,
just going to
stand
assume.
50 via Indian Alpha.
Clear taxi, clear left, clear right. ECS, there we go. That needs to go both on, doesn't it? Brakes off. It's actually 1831. So we're going to taxi forward, right, and then left on gang. Didn't give us a hold short. We are crossing an active runway, so do bear that in mind.
Lufthansa 510, request pushback.
Lufthansa 510, pushback approved. Face east.
Face east, Lufthansa 510.
So I left the transponder on there because we're going to pop it on as we cross the runway. Here is Zulu. You can see we are on Zulu. It's the dark background. Yankee is to the left.
Escort 1504 cross runway 25. On the other side, continue taxi to runway 25 by Kilo, Sierra and Echo.
Cross runway 25, Kilo, Sierra, Echo. After the cross, of course, to Ascot 150.
Approaching 07.
So, what he actually wanted us to do was hold short 7 before he gave us further clearance to cross. We weren't explicitly cleared to cross, so I shouldn't have assumed that. But it's easy to get into that expectation with phraseology, and this is why it's good to do things online, because that wouldn't happen with online with computer ATC. You wouldn't get a mistake like that. Oh, I forgot to do the transponder. Never mind. So, correct assumption the way he wanted us to taxi Sierra, but certainly that would have been a runway excursion in reality if he hadn't wanted us to cross. Like I say though, in reality you would always double check. Radio is often less busy in reality than VATSIM, which gets pretty saturated. Loads of traffic, which is good. So we're going down to Echo, to the
Takeoff. Okay.
takeoff config, flap 1 checked. Trim is set neutral. Now landing field is done for pressurization. Damper is off, pet belt's off. Best protection is not required, and auto throttle green, and then it's simply advise the packs, lights, and transponder for departure. Should come on automatically. And it's quite a long taxi down to Echo. You should see Foxtrot, the exit that we came off on last night. Be the one after that. So hotel, got Golf and Foxtrot next right, Echo on. Random tree over there to the right. So, not going right on these ones. Looks like a nice evening. A few clouds. 14 degrees. Night to be in the pub. Oh wait, nobody can. So we are ready to go.
Lufthansa 510, request taxi.
Lufthansa 510, taxi to runway 25 via Mike India, November and Charlie.
Echo
Taxi to holding point, runway 25
is
via
definitely
Mike
not
India,
this
November
because
and
there's a
Charlie.
taxi one to the left, so it's this one up here. I'm going to do the lights now just as a cheat. Here is Echo.
Wieder, schönen guten Abend. Die Konto Aufträge Lima Kilo at Stuttgart requesting clearance to Mallorca asphalt.
Condor 3, Lima Kilo, Langenrader, hello, information Romeo. Start up approved, click time at Mallorca via Rotterdam 5 Bravo departure. Flight settled, climb by exit 5000 squawk 2171.
So that's
Konto 3
the
Lima Kilo, Routen 5
Cat
Bravo
2 hold.
at 5000 feet and so squawk 2171.
We required 1360 and we got 1400 to the left, 1600 to the right.
Escort 1504 with 260 degrees 9 knots, runway 25 cleared for takeoff and about 2000.
Clear takeoff, we'll go Ascot 150. Clear left, still got to check clear right. Distance is good. And it's going to be 1830 something.
Approaching 25.
46 something for departure. So
On
we are
runway
cleared.
25.
Correct runway, correct heading. It is 38. 6.5 on board. Let's roll. TUDGA, no time to set. See if we maintain the centre line a bit better today.
And Konto 3 Lima Kilo, request prospect.
Condor 3 Lima Kilo, squawk 2171, push approved phase.
Right, you can see it's already going wrong.
2171 is coming and facing east, Konto 3 Lima Kilo.
Oh, we passed V1 anyway. We'll go. It's V2. Positive rate. Gear up. FS initially. Breeze looks like it'll do us. Just because I'm holding down the trim. Flaps up. Set climb. Straight ahead, and we can have the autopilot on. Nav. Give it to it out of trim. So it's max 230. It's got 1504 passing altitude 3000.
Escort 150 no problem identified. Climb by flight level 140.
Above said flight level 140 Ascot. So, flaps up, gear up. Your damper is on. Max climb thrust set. Pressurization, we're climbing happily. The aeroplane has got that turn wrong. Altimeters cross-checked, flight aids. Yes, ice protection not required, lights as required. Still a bit aggressive. Wouldn't do that in reality, I'm much smoother than that. Yeah. 225 is still below 230. 250. So speed restriction of 230 is lifted once established on track. Will the airplane descend? Hopefully not. See you, Stuttgart. It's such a cool little jet. Cloud surfing there. So passing 10. Lights off. Belts off. And you can see the cabin is pressurizing happily. Jello left turn now, 337 track.
Escort 1504, contact Langen Radar 123, decimal 275, GESLO.
123 decimal 275. Thanks for the service. See you again soon. Ask 150. Cheers.
Arrival when ready, descent by after flight level 100.
Escort hold, request 100, contact order.
Thank you, radar. Good evening. Ask 150. ESID or Bravo passing flight level 25. Flight level.
Escort 1504, long range identified, climb flight level 240.
Flight level 240. Escort 124. Thanks.
X2 X-ray, we are unable to reach base at 110. We'll barely make it to like 240.
240 is our final climb.
Expedite descent and hold over Spesa.
Radar, Scandinavia 1, good evening. Inbound Doden and climbing to 370. Scandinavia 1, 2.
Turkish 20 X-ray, hold over Spesa, and expedite.
Increases decimal 68.
Hold over Spacer and expedite descent. Turkish 2 X-ray.
Lufthansa 1 Yankee, contact Langen Radar 120 decimal 8.
108, Lufthansa 1 Yankee, bye.
Lufthansa 2014, contact Langen Radar 120 decimal 8.
Langen Radar 120 decimal 8, Lufthansa 204, contact
Scandinavian 12, Langen Radar, load, squawk 2244, report mark number.
Squawk 2244, Scandinavia 1, 2.
And report your mark number, please, Scandinavian 12.
Decimal 754.
Very precise.
Scandinavia 1, 2.
Scandinavian 12, roger, maintain mark decimal 74, left.
So 2 minutes to ESID.
KLM 250, Langen Radar, load, squawk 2274, report mark number.
Please again for the squawk.
Squawk 2274.
Squawk 2274, our currently Mach is 0.70.
KLM 250, roger, increase mark decimal 72.
Increase Mach 0.7 to Canon 250.
Lot 383, you're not holding over Gerax. Please hold over Gerax, you are as published.
I'm gonna hold over KRX, pardon me. Lot 383.
Lot 383, you're past Gerax. Please hold over the next waypoint overhead. Golf Echo Delta, you are.
Holding over Golf Echo Delta, lot 303.
Langen Radar Duty 78, I got a handoff request from Brussels.
Duty 768, yep, somebody interrupted me. Please contact Brussels 1295, that's all.
That's 200. Pressurization check, still fine.
Brussels, Duty 78, just looking at it.
Langen Radar, good evening. Good to know that the Browning Gate 6 Charlotte, passing level 281.
Graphic 86 Charlie, long radar low identified, climb flight level 310.
Climb level 310, grounding gate 6 Charlie.
So this is all default, apart from the performance clouds, the Ortho, and Mix Europe. But it certainly looks, the scenery looks good.
Point 79er.
Roger, maintain Mach decimal 79, oh great, you're
As
number
us
1 in the
overhead.
sequence down to Lima India Papa Quebec. Monitor
Time
Unicom
46.
122 displayed.
Understand, then go to Unicom and thank you for your service, Beeline 005.
We've got 1278 on board.
Hamburg 457
Took off.
evening level 470 mountain
38. 7 minutes early.
Air Hamburg, station calling. Say your position.
Out. So that's
Hamburg
checked.
457 Tango, and we are 6 miles south of Rosa, Romeo Oscar Lima Sierra Alpha.
Hamburg 457 Tango, thank you very much. Identified, cleared impact from Bravo arrival. When ready, descend via star flight level 1.
C1 exam at Shannon, that's a shame. No, we've gone there as well.
Bravo arrival, and we'll descend with a start to 100 when ready, Hamburg 457 Tango.
Beeline 005, monitor Unicom, bye-bye. KLM 366, report Mach number.
Point 78, KLM 366.
KLM 366, reduce decimal 70.
Please take every KLM 366, reduce to?
KLM 366, reduce Mach. Disregard the traffic in front, it's speeding up finally. Flight Mach decimal 77.
Okay, minus 7.7.
So we're looking for 6.8. Let's bring the airplane back to cruise.
ED 45 Tango Romeo, passing level 3604, flight level 210.
ED 45 Tango Romeo,
6-8.
land radar identified, cleared impact from Bravo arrival, descend via star flight level 100 on conversion speed 330 North operator.
That's a lot to take in.
For Charlie's arrival, then descent flight level 100, 330 knots, EDU 45 Tango Romeo.
Walker 642, contact land radar 120.8.
120.8, Walker 642, bye-bye. I'm going to die. We do fellow fighter.
Blocked Austrian 4 Oscar Delta, monitor Unicom, bye-bye.
Unicom, Oscar for Oscar, bye-bye. I'm going to say September 16th,
Blocked, speedbird 001, contact Brussels 129.575.
Please repeat the frequency.
Speedbird 001, 129.575.
Sorry again, my headset put the volume down.
Tomjet 4615, contact Brussels 129.575.
129.575, Tomjet 4615.
Gelangen radar, good evening, Lufthansa 1005, flight level 2 kilo. Lufthansa 1005, long identified, clear to Noko 1 Alpha, arrival, descent to reach level 110 at RAN.
1 Alpha, arrival, descent 110 at, could you repeat please, Lufthansa 1005?
Lufthansa 1005, 110 at RAN.
Oh, that's pretty steep.
Lufthansa 455, long
That's
radar
really
identified,
steep.
clear to Noko 1 Alpha, arrival, proceed direct RAN, descent to reach level 110 at RAN, maintain high speed.
Unicom Alpha, descent from level 110 to be reached at Ramo and direct Ramo, Lufthansa 455.
Flight level 105.
Log Lufthansa 1005, long identified, Noko 1 Alpha arrival, descent to reach level 110 at RAN.
1 Alpha, arrival, last 110 at Ramo, 1005.
Lufthansa 66 Tango long identified, cleared impact from Bravo arrival, descent via star flight level 100 on conversion speed 300 knots.
Impact from Bravo arrival, descent 100 and speed 33, speed high speed, Lufthansa 66 Tango.
Lufthansa 66 Tango on conversion 300 knots.
300 knots, Lufthansa 66 Tango. Now radar continuing Lufthansa Factor 2, level 1 to
All stations stand by, controller change in progress.
So,
Lufthansa 1005, contact land
Flora is our initial approach fix.
Lufthansa 455, we are unable to level 110 at the normal.
Lufthansa 455, order expedite descent, contact Langen 124.575. Correction, 124.725.
That will expedite in the 124.725 will be Lufthansa 455.
So 25 right left.
383, contact land radar 120.8. Lot 383, contact Langen radar 120.8.
Repeat frequency, please.
Lot 383, 120.8.
Contact 120.8, lot 383. Lang, schönen guten Abend. Die Lufthansa 2 Kilo Papa inbound Hub, flight level 130.
Lufthansa 2 Kilo Papa,
So
hello, please
25
contact
right,
124.725.
35.
We will change to 124.725 Lufthansa 2 Kilo Papa.
Escort 1504, contact Langen radar 124.725.
Anchor 124.725, thanks for the service. Ascom 1. Cheers.
Lufthansa 1005, 124.725. 124.725, and 1005, thank you.
249 report indicated airspeed.
Speed 295 knots, to jet 2491.
249 roger, speed 270.
Speed 270, to jet 2491.
Okay, good enough. Ascom 1504, flight level 240, ESID.
So, two stations at once. Lufthansa 1005, Langen identified. Ascot 1504, Langen radar identified. Lufthansa 455, contact Langen radar 120.8, bye-bye. Langen radar 120.0, service number 455.
London, schönen guten Abend. Die Lufthansa 2 Kilo Papa inbound Hub, flight level 130.
Lufthansa 2 Kilo Papa, Langen identified, climb level 290 direct airspeed.
Climb 290 direct airspeed, Lufthansa 2 Kilo Papa.
So we'll have an acceleration in a little while.
Division 491 direct to NOKDI.
Direct Kilo, to jet 2491.
Langen hello, Lufthansa 2023, flight level 274 for 250. Lufthansa 2023, Langen identified, proceed direct Kirax, cleared Kirax 1 Alpha arrival. Direct Kirax, cleared Kirax 1 Alpha arrival, Lufthansa 2023.
Langen radar.
So again, we've got 25 left, 25 right. Not sure which one we'll be given. Preferably 25 right if we go to the military 8.
Section 15 Yankee contact arrival 120.8, bye-bye.
Either way,
120.8.
the shorter of the two runways is 3211.
1005, contact arrival 120.8, bye-bye.
1005.
Sounds horrific. That's annoying. So I'm still on VATSIM. It's,
Air Force 567 on frequency.
so
Admin Radar, good evening.
what's that? 56 overhead.
Long radar, TUDGA 2491, any transitions for us?
And it is 56.
TUDGA 2491, any transition for us?
6 minutes early.
What do you mean by transition to Nuko 1 Alpha is your right?
Roger, TUDGA 2491.
Lufthansa Cargo 8390, Langen, hello identified, climb flight level 170.
170, Lufthansa Cargo 8390. Line getting 5 to Sierra, passing flight level 110.
Okay, 11.5 to Sierra, correction Langen radar, hello identified, climb level 240, dial AIRBORNE.
Climb flight level 240 and take a 6 again, please.
AIRBORNE, Alpha Romeo Papa Echo Golf.
Direct passing flight level Sierra.
Lufthansa Cargo 8390, direct Cayman.
Direct Cayman, Lufthansa Cargo 8390.
Lufthansa
Radar, good evening, quality 2258, flight level 330, inbound Bombay.
Lufthansa 2023, when ready, descend to reach level 110 at Kirax.
When ready, flight level 110 at Kirax, Lufthansa 2023.
Quality 2258, correction Langen radar, hello identified. Lufthansa 1025, Langen hello identified, clear to Noko 1 Alpha, arrival, descend to reach level 110 at Arnold.
Clear to Noko 1 Alpha, descent level 110 level by Ramon, Lufthansa 1025, hello.
Lufthansa 1025, speed 270.
Speed 270, Lufthansa 1025.
TUDGA 2491, speed 300 or greater.
Schönen Abend, Lufthansa, Descent flight level 240, will give speed 320 or greater.
Hello, call you back. TUDGA 2491, speed 300 or greater.
Speed 300 or greater, TUDGA 2491.
Air Force 567, Langen hello identified, descent level 110, turn right heading 130. Lufthansa 777, Langen hello identified, clear to Noko 1 Alpha, arrival, descent to reach level 110 at Ramon.
Noko 1 Alpha arrival cleared to reach 110 at Arnold, Lufthansa 207.
Lufthansa 863, Langen hello identified, proceed direct Kirax, cleared Kirax 1 Alpha, arrival.
Direct Kirax, and left Kirax 1 Alpha, descent of altitude.
Lufthansa 867, ready descent to reach level 110 at Kirax.
Descent ready, 110 to reach Kirax, descent of altitude.
Now that's a max, so
Lufthansa Cargo 8390, climb level 280.
Flight level 280, Lufthansa Cargo 8390. Long radar, schönen Abend, Lufthansa 23, flight level 250, mark decimal correction, speed 270 knots, heading 115.
Lufthansa 233, Langen hello identified, left heading 060 and expect Noko 1 Alpha arrival.
Left heading 060, expect Noko 1 Alpha arrival, Lufthansa gut.
Air Force 567, turn left heading 080.
So that's all the takeoff. I think we'd be landing with about 7.2. So currently,
Papa Hotel Golf Oscar Victor,
About
contact
7.
Langen radar 123.275.
260-ish. I think we'll burn 60 kilos of fuel. Let's see. So
Ascot 1504, then ready descent to reach level 220 at T-put.
when ready, descend level 220 T-pod. Ascot 1504. T-pod.
Check hello, you're reaching out Quebec Hotel with you flight level 350.
Direct 9 Quebec Hotel, London Alloy identified. 4 to route Oko, 1 connection cleared, Rolex 1 Alpha arrival, descent level 100 expedite.
Just an extra 4 minutes.
Level 100
Cleared.
identified, you're reaching out Quebec Hotel.
Delta Foxtrot Echo Sierra Hotel, Langen Alloy identified.
Langen, schönen Abend, Lufthansa 7 Papa Hotel, passing flight level 160, climbing 130. Correction, passing flight level 106.
Lufthansa 7 Papa Hotel, Langen Alloy identified, climb level 220.
Climb flight level 220, Lufthansa 7 Papa Hotel.
So there we go, that's that done. Now distance is, I don't think it's 0.7. That is...
Manganello, Portugal 576, sound adding 025, descending for level 250.
That's not for us. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, mate, I stopped playing around with it and you just need it for the descent, so yeah, happy days. We haven't...
Portugal 567, Langen Alloy identified.
That's an expect, so...
Descent to reach level 110 at AIRBORNE.
Brussels altitude of these runways is 175.
Call turn right heading 160.
And we have got 310 at 5, we'll call it 0 knots. Call it
You're reaching out
72,
Quebec Hotel.
806.
Air Force, there you go. 2Jet 249 contact arrival 120 decimal 8 by.
Transfer again for 2Jet 24913.
249 arrival 120 decimal 8.
120 to my 2Jet 24913 by.
Direct 9 Quebec Hotel, turn left static 340.
Left 340 degrees, you're reaching out Quebec Hotel.
Either way, either of the runways has got 36. We need 1300.
Left 240 degrees, you're reaching out Quebec Hotel.
Negative 340.
Sorry about that, 340 reaching out Quebec Hotel. And
Yeah.
confirm it's the Rolex 1 Alpha.
Correct, Rolex 1 Alpha.
Can you confirm the runway?
Negative, check the agent. Air Force 567, contact arrival 120 decimal 8 by.
It's pretty harsh, but he is busy. Oh, it's now wind calm.
Ascot 1504, contact Brussels 129.575.
29575, thanks for the service and great evening, Ascot 1504, bye bye.
Level 240.
Descent flight level 240 to Sarah 788.
Brussels, good evening, Ascot 1504, flight level 250 inbound, over that, Moscow was when ready to descend. 220 T-put.
Ascot 1504, hello identified. Clears almost 4 Alpha arrival, runway 257.
Bid, all no 4 Alpha arrival to 5 left, Ascot 1504.
Fly 241, report speed to Langen 14.725.
We are on ready.
Report speed to London 124 Firefly 241.
Brussels, good day. Circline 2 for Charlie with you, Football 310. Circline 2 for Charlie, Brussels, hello identified. Lufthansa 1015, direct Torbop, maintain 320 knots. Direct Torbop 320 knots, Lufthansa 05. Lufthansa City Tango, hello identified.
Oh, that's a bit of a bunt. So approach we haven't quite done yet. Landing data is set, which is important. Signs not required just yet. Cause protection not required. So we've got 25 left. Should be Yankee.
908 November, resume on navigation. Direct around level off, flight level 260.
Resume navigation direct Raspo and we'll level off flight level 260 as we've 90 November.
Spirit 908 November, report speed to land 124.725.
Speed Langham 124725, Spirit 908 November, thanks for service, good night.
Kingfisher 22, Langham 124.725.
Going to Longueuil Regard, our radar on 124.725, Kingfisher 22, thank you very much for your service. Bye-bye.
Lufthansa 9 Papa Zulu, contact Langham 124.725.
The airplane appears to be
Langham
leveling off
radar
today.
124.725, Lufthansa 9 Papa Zulu, choose.
It's pitching all over the place though.
Swift 788 and right heading 360.
Right heading 360.
And localizer 1 is 249.
Lufthansa 60 Lima, how long was the heading for better?
We can make it now direct if that's possible.
Okay, negative. Continue the heading for now, and I'll call you for number shortly.
Let's copy Lufthansa to Sierra Leone, continue on there.
And Lufthansa to Sierra Leone, maintain 370 knots now.
And we speed up 300 knots to Sierra Leone.
So that this approaches vectors. I think that's what we've got that line there. We want to maintain 270-ish %. Airplane is pretty aggressive. I mean, it's a bit twitchy and it does handle well when you hand fly. The autopilot's just a bit kooky.
Flight 24 bound.
We're going to be ending up pretty high.
Forces, control, good afternoon, speed 25, station left, flight level 320.
35 set.
Spirit 25 Whiskey Charlie, hello, identified.
Good. Disabled and it's still working, which is good.
Lufthansa 22 Tango 10 right heading 140.
Right, 140.
Lufthansa 2 Sierra Lima, resume on navigation direct Unoco.
We can go for Lufthansa to Sierra Leone.
So yeah,
Swift 788,
pretty busy.
expedite descent, flight level 180.
Export descent to flight level 180, Sarah 788.
Lufthansa 1015, chef traffic at your 11 o'clock, 17 miles. You'll be 6 miles in trail.
Watch everything up route, Lufthansa 1015.
Certainly looks busy. There's some traffic. That's pretty cool.
Ascot 1504, descent flight level 60 level Flora.
Descend flight level 60 level Flora. It's got 1504. So let's put that in.
Lufthansa to Sierra Lima, direct man.
What do you get? 6.
Project 59 Charlie at flight level 250 embarking and go.
So we'll go vertical speed 500.
Another one, 2 jet 59 Charlie here from identified. You're gonna be like number 8 or something. They're left heading 360.
2 degrees, so are you saying that we are going to expect holds into Frankfurt?
You bet. Swift 788
Give him the clues, I like it.
direct to Flora.
Which will not be starting.
Direct forward to Sarah 788.
Stand by.
Lufthansa 610 10,000. Sorry for the late. I got some problem on the part.
I think Frankfurt Friday's on as well.
Circline 240.
Frankfurt is-
Flight level 250, 2,582 minutes.
This is level 250, 2,500 for the circline 2 for Charlie. Lufthansa 1015, to request descent.
Lufthansa 1015,
So
maintain
speed limit
flight level 230.
60 16 DME from flow is 250.
It's not Luxembourg.
Cloud 530 seconds.
Jet 500.
Lufthansa 61.
We have an entry failure. We would like to divert to Brussels.
Really?
Lufthansa 530, Roger, descent flight level 110.
Too busy for that.
110 Jet 500 Charlie.
Lufthansa 2 Sierra Lima, Langen 124.725. 124.725, Lufthansa 2 Sierra Lima, thanks for the interest. Lufthansa 61010. Lufthansa 610 identified, high turn 160. 160 Lufthansa 6. Swiss 788 and high turning.
So I'm just checking the ATIS via text.
Heading 320 and descent is by
Still 1008 with the calm.
That's good evening, Delta India Fox Oscar Romeo level 70.
Delta Oscar Romeo, hello, identified, land flight level 210.
Avec flight level 210, Delta India Fox Oscar Romeo.
Lufthansa 10.
First passing 260.
Lufthansa 1015, Langen 124.725.
Langen 124.725 for Lufthansa 1015.
Nice evening.
Enjoy your evening, goodbye.
I don't know what river that is. That's where we're heading next. Very busy.
Descent 250 and with 2,500 feet per minute, Evelyn 22 Alpha.
Swiss 126 Whiskey, contact Brussels 131.1.
131.1.
Swivel 25 Whiskey Charlie, descent flight level 250 with rate 2,000 feet per minute or greater.
Descend your flight level 250, 2,000 feet or greater, people 25 Whiskey Charlie.
Brussels, good evening, Lufthansa 7 Papa Hotel, flight level 220.
Lufthansa 7 Papa Hotel, hello, identified. World Express 225. Direct Flora, Foxtrot, Lima, Oscar, expect ILS, runway 25 right.
Direct Foxtrot Lima Oscar and expect 25 right, surely 75.
So airplane's depressurizing, landing field 184,
Lufthansa
sounds about right.
610, turn right, heading 180 as instructed, please.
Actually, it isn't, is it?
Turn right,
Cabin out still 66, it doesn't come down
0
yet.
degrees, Lufthansa.
What I meant was the delta is coming down.
Lufthansa 610, stop climb, flight level 170. Stop climb, flight level 170. Jet 59 Charlie, turn left heading 320.
Turn left 320 degrees to Jet 59 Charlie.
Skyline 24 Charlie, maintain 280 knots, contact Langen 124.725.
So I'm just going to start bringing the speed back. About 4 or 5 miles to go, D16 DME.
Avenue 22 Alpha, maintain 280 knots.
Maintain 280 knots, Evelyn 22 Alpha.
Oscar 24 Charlie, or still climb 24 Charlie?
With you, sir, go ahead.
Yes, sir. The speed 280 knots, contact Langen 124.725.
124.75 and the speed is 280 knots for circle line 2 for Charlie, goodbye.
Swivel 25 Whiskey Charlie, turn right heading 120.
We're only just going to make that restriction.
120 speed 25 Whiskey Charlie.
Swiss 788, contact arrival 118.250.
118.250, Swiss Air 788, thanks.
World Express 225, descent flight level 60.
Descending flight level 60, World Express 25.
Lufthansa 22 Tango, turn left heading 070, speed 270.
Turning left 70 and speed is 270.
Evelyn 22 Alpha, contact Langen 124.725.
Langen 124.725 for Evelyn 22 Alpha, danke, thank you, bye bye.
Hotel, descent flight level 60, level Flora.
Descent flight level confirm 60.
Descent 060.
Descent flight level 060, proceed direct Flora, Lufthansa 7 Papa Hotel.
Swiss 788, apologies, contact arrival 118.250. Ascot 1504, contact arrival 118.250.
Arrival 118.250, thanks for the service, have a great team. Doing a great job, Ascot 1504.
Debatable. Speedbird 2.
Minus 640 kilo, ready for departure. 640 kilo, wind 220 degrees, 8 knots, runway 24, clear for takeoff. Runway 24, clear for takeoff, minus 640 kilo.
Arrival, good evening, Ascot 1504, Phenom 300 information, Echo passing flight level 88, descending flight level 64, level Flora.
Ascot 1504, Brussels arrival identified, leave Flora, heading 290, vectoring ILS approach runway 25 left.
Leave Flora heading 290 degrees, vectors 25 left, that's 150. So move 290.
Swiss 788, when able, turn left heading 270.
Left heading 270, Swiss Air 788.
KLM 2 Delta Foxtrot, Brussels departure, do you read?
Brussels departure, KLM 2 Delta Foxtrot.
KLM 2 Delta Foxtrot, Brussels departure identified 1,900 feet, climb flight level 70.
Climb flight level 70, KLM 2 Delta Foxtrot.
So I think I'll bring the speed back.
Arrival, good evening, World Express 25, information exit.
220.
World Express 225, heavy Brussels arrival identified, information echo is correct. Continue Bruno, then heading 2300, vectoring ILS approach runway 25 right.
Select check.
Sorry, say again for World Express 25.
Hand on the throttle, ready for it.
World Express 225, heavy Brussels arrival identified, information echo current, leave Flora, heading 300, vectoring ILS approach runway 25 right.
Okay, leaving Flora, heading 30, expecting ILS 25 right, World Express 25.
Transavia 8725, request turn to base, due to weather.
Transavia 8725, turn right heading 220, expedite, actually you're already expediting. So right heading 220, clear ILS 25, left number 1.
Register heading 220, clear ILS 25, left, Transavia 8725.
Interesting.
Ascot 1504, descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 1008.
Descend altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1008. That's closer.
And Ascot 1504, turn right heading 320 for sequencing.
Heading 320 degrees, Ascot 150.
Ryanair 64 Zulu Kilo identified on departure, passing 1,400 feet, climb flight level 70. Climb flight level 70, Ryanair 64 Zulu Kilo. KLM 2 Delta Foxtrot, I have you indicated 2,300 feet, confirmed.
There you go, that's better. I don't think you should have to do that. You should do it
At
for
the
you.
moment there are some problems with the plane in the simulator. Can't confirm the landing.
It's annoying that I can't just do that to change.
Good luck.
Thanks for that, 2 Delta Foxtrot.
Brutal.
Ascot 1504, speed 180 knots.
Speed 180, Ascot 150.
Transavia 8725, speed 220 knots, still the localizer.
Okay, your area is 180. You want us to increase?
Affirm.
Okay.
Mach 1.
Brussels approach, Delta Zero, Juliet at 4,000 feet. Station calling, say again. Delta 3, Papa Juliet at 4,200 feet. Station calling, I have you Austrian 3, Papa Juliet. Correct, Austrian 3, Papa Juliet.
India Bravo Lima,
Austrian
we
3, Papa
have.
Juliet, Brussels departure identified 4,300 feet, climb flight level 70. Flight level 70 for Austrian 3, Papa Juliet. Ryanair 64 Zulu Kilo, contact Brussels control 131.1. 131.1, Ryanair 64 Zulu Kilo, goodbye. Ascot 1504, 1504, left heading 270, cleared ILS 25, left number 2 behind Boeing 738.
Left heading 270 degrees, cleared ILS 25 left approach. 2, Ascot 1504.
Austrian 3 Papa Juliet, contact Brussels Control 129.575. 129.575, Austrian 3 Papa Juliet.
Go, coming down at 1000. Gonna have to keep the speed up here, got the traffic ahead. Don't see him in the murk.
Zagje 725 on the localizer, reducing to minimum clean. Bavaria 8725, maintain 170 knots until 5 DME. Traffic is citation 4 miles behind you. Roger, 170 till 5, Bavaria 8725. Swiss 788, descend to 2000 feet, QNH 1008.
Descent 2000 on 1008, Swiss Air 788.
Go, glide slope armed. Yes to finesse.
Ascot 1504, speed 170 knots still, 5 DME, number 2, number 1, 9 miles final, Boeing 738.
170 until 5, and contact traffic. It's got 1504. Actually going to bring it back to about 160.
Transavia 8725, number 1, contact tower 118.6.
Roger, 186, Transavia 8725, goedenavond.
KLM 2 Delta Foxtrot, good to see that you climbed after all. Contact Brussels Control 131.1.
131.1, thank you.
There you go.
Bye bye.
Now it's back to idle. Not quite sure why we've got this offset. Correct runway, Bravo Lima.
Ascot 1504, number 2, number 1, 7 miles final, contact tower 118.6.
Tower 1186, copy the traffic. Thanks for the service. That's got 1504. Bye bye. So the missed approach is still 4. Brussels Tower, good evening. Ascot 1504 established. ILS 25 left. 12 DME. It's looking in the wrong place then.
Sure. Okay.
Brussels Tower, Transavia 8725, ILS 25 left.
First Transavia 8725, Brussels Tower, hello sir. The wind's a variable, but not trimmer 25 left, you're clear to land.
Murky.
25 left, clear to land, Transavia 8725.
And Ascot 1504, Brussels Tower, hello, the wind's variable, but not trimmer 25. To continue approaching number 2, speed 160 until 4.
Continue approach 160 until 4. Ascot 1504. I don't think we can use speed brake for that, unfortunately, because we've got flap out. So maybe clean would be better. Let's just try that. Not normal. Let's get the flap up. You'll see that the speed will actually start to increase as we go downhill. So you can't maintain speed. You really do need the flap to fly the glide, but if you need to slow, you're going to struggle. So there's flap 1, 160. Spoilers take a little bit of time to close. Flap 1 tramline deployed. 7 DME, 60 till 4, then chuck the gear and start slowing down. Just about make out the lights ahead. Not sure what that visibility is. Probably about 8K. No, it can't be that, can it? It's got to be a bit more than that. But it's murky, it's atmospheric. It's good. So we're still not clear to land. The mist is 4. It's straight ahead then, 105 on the heading. So approach checks, speeds off, should have done this earlier. Lights set, signs on, DA runway is set 350. Meters cross-checked. And not before landings just yet. There is 4. A marker figure. So flap 2 and then straight to 3. So it makes no difference.
Very good evening, Delta Charlie Opera, taxiing via INA to Bravo 3, runway holding point 25 right.
Delta Charlie Hotel,
That was a message clearing us to land.
Runway 25 right, land with me.
Runway 25 right, continue runway 25 right, land with me, Delta Charlie Opera, sorry.
Escort 1504, the available but not runway 25 left, you okay to land.
Approaching 25 left.
Transavia 872.
So gear down, flap 3, landing flap set.
8755.
Speed brake up.
12187.
Go around set. And ice protection. Can't come off.
Station stand by for controlling.
Autopilot.
Maybe I need to calibrate the controls. Definitely drifted off there.
400. What's the tower? Good evening, Road Express to 25 this. 25 right.
300.
Road Express to 25 on set tower, hello, continue approach 25 right, with go.
200.
Continue Road Express to 25 and just to confirm, vacating to the right. After landing, right?
Asia.
Thank you.
100. Fly slow.
150. A bit of sync.
Delta Charlie Hotel, the wind's variable, 1 knots, runway 25 right, clear to take.
Runway 25 right, keep it
Oh, a bit of a float. Speed brakes are up. It's in 28. Oh, we could have made that. Should have done the braking. But that's a bit aggressive.
Brussels Tower, good evening, Swiss Air 788, fully established ILS 25 left.
Swiss 788 Brussels
That's a bit clean as well.
winds variable, 01 knots, runway 25 left.
Speed brakes up.
Clear land 25 left, Swiss Air 788.
Ascot 1 504, contact ground on 121.875.
Ground 121875. Thanks for the service. Ascot 1504. Where are we? In the rain. Ground, good evening, Ascot 1502. Vacated 25 left, Charlie 2.
Well, Air Force 1504, Brussels, good evening. Welcome to Brussels. Taxi to the military apron via Foxtrot 2, Echo 3, correction 1 unapproved, then Echo 3, outers, all short runway 25 right.
Sorry, could you say the taxi again? Ascot 1504.
1504, so via Foxtrot 2, cross 1 unapproved, then Echo 3, then outers, 200 points, Bravo 1, and hold short runway 25 right for the crossing.
Roger, so Foxtrot 2, cross runway 19, Echo 3, outer, hold Bravo 1, holding short 25 right, Ascot 1504.
Papa 1, first call, Brussels, good evening, welcome, correction, taxi to hold short runway 25 right, on point Whiskey 41, via Zulu, outers, then right on Echo 4, hold short runway 19er.
So Foxtrot, right, Echo 3.
So Zulu, HO correction, via Zulu, outers, and then Echo 4.
So we've been cleared to cross. Strobes back on. Just anyway.
After Echo 4 to hold short of
25 right, we're starting from runway standby.
Approaching
Zulu
0,
after
1.
Echo 4, holding shot. We'll hold shot runway 19, Alpine Nova, Foxtrot.
We should have gone up that way. Ground apologies, Ascot 1504. We missed Echo 3, so we'll take Echo 1 now, so if that's okay.
Yeah, that's completely fine.
Sorry.
No worries. Brussels ground, B-line 778 is ready for the taxi. B-line 778, Brussels ground, correction, taxi to hot shot runway 25 right at point Bravo 3 via the outers, connection 1008. Bravo 3 for the 25 right via the outers 1008 on the QNH, B-line 778.
Here is Alta. The visibility is very atmospheric. I like it. What's that flash? Then? Yes.
Ground heavy 8725, hold position.
Hold position 8725.
So we have to do this little kink here. Wow, that's a big building. Pretty fuel efficient as well. There we go. We have burn 419 kilos. The expected route fuel. So apart from that shockingly bad exit, which we didn't actually even need to rush because we ended up in the same place anyway. Now teach me. Trip fuel 537. We were pretty economical on that. So we're following this all the way up to the end, holding Bravo 1 for crossing 25 right.
Russell ground, Transavia, Express 225, vacated on Alpha 6.
Express 225, set Cockpit Charlie, please. Transavia 8725, continue taxi.
Clear taxi 8725.
And Brussels Tower, good evening, Swiss Air 788, vacated runway 25 left at Charlie 5.
Swiss Air 788, Brussels ground, good evening, welcome to Brussels, taxi to stand 171 via Innes.
Taxi to stand 171 via Innes, Swiss Air 788.
World Express 225, vacated Alpha 6.
World Express 225, taxi to stand of choice via November 2, welcome to Brussels.
Stand of choice, World Express 25.
Alpine 11 Foxtrot Golf, course 1 and approved, continue via Foxtrot 4 and Whiskey QNH 1008.
QNH 1008, clear the course bearing 19, continue via Foxtrot 4 and Whiskey Alpine 11 Foxtrot.
Lufthansa 642, contact tower 18.6, bye bye.
118.6, Lufthansa 642 Heavy.
Plan 778, contact tower 18.6, bye bye. 186 for the B-line 778,
Can we really
bye bye.
drift that far off the centre line? 136 meters is pretty bad for a touchdown.
Airway Air Force 1504, contact tower 18.6 for the crossing, enjoy the evening, bye bye.
For me.
Alpine 11 Foxtrot Golf, contact tower 18.6, bye bye.
Tower 18.6, bye bye. Alpine 11 Foxtrot Golf.
Ground, good evening, Lufthansa 7 Papa Hotel.
Lufthansa 7 Papa Hotel, Brussels Count, good evening. Taxi to stand 166 via Immers and Romeo 4.
Taxi to stand 166 via Inner Romeo 4, Lufthansa 7 Papa Hotel.
All stations and all buses offline for 2 minutes. Someone else will take over. Enjoy the evening. Bye-bye.
Thanks.
See ya. Thank you.
Brussels coming back.
Tower Ascot 1504, holding Bravo 1 to cross 25 right for military aid.
Ascot 1504 Brussels Tower, hello again via Bravo 1 and Alpha 1, cross runway 259.
Bravo 1, Alpha 1, cross 25 right, Ascot 1504.
Lufthansa 642, contact Brussels departure frequency 126.625.
126.625, Lufthansa 642 heavy.
Approaching 25 right.
Beeline 778, winds 340 degrees 5 knots, runway 259, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for the takeover.
On runway 07 left, 0 feet remaining. Flaps, flaps. Approaching 19.
Ascot 1504 vacated.
Ascot 1504, taxi stand 554 via November 6.
Stand 55 November 6, thanks Ascot 1504.
Alpine 11 Foxtrot Golf, line up away to runway 259.
Runway 25 right, Alpine 11 Foxtrot Golf.
Guess good luck finding it. I think we're just going to park up anywhere. Shop taxi.
977, contact Brussels departure frequency 126.625.
126.25, bye-bye.
Alpine 11 Foxtrot Golf, yeah, that's copy, thanks.
So there is a stand 55 as I can see, so just head over here. We go into the hangar. It's a very CIA rendition flight taxiing into a hangar. Work. Will it go wrong?
Alpine 11 Foxtrot Golf, winds 340 degrees 5 knots, runway 259, cleared for takeoff.
This is very narcos.
For takeoff, Alpine 11 Foxtrot Golf.
That's us on blocks at T41 Zulu with 05 something. The engine shut down. Lights can come off. These things can come off. And of course the door would go open at that point. 051 on board. Can complete the flight. Managed to remember to start it on projectFLY this time. Pretty cool. Parked up. Imagine somebody shut the doors. Ascot 1504 shutting down. Thanks for the service. Have a great evening and weekend.
Ascot 1504, many thanks for flying. Enjoy it as well.
Thanks, bye. Tell you what, let's just have a look around. There was some traffic on the runway when we taxied down, and yeah, I thought we'd be able to taxi straight across there, but that's why we did the
departure frequency 126.6.
a little bit of a squidge.
Fast departure 12625
Off he goes.
Have a good weekend.
There's a fair amount of traffic here, isn't there? Lots of lifties.
Okay.
And it is a big airport. Well, well done these guys for a good event. Getting lots of traffic in. Good on them. It's always nice to see VATSIM busy. And let's have a look at the replay and that terrible exit. My takeoffs are getting worse with the directional control. It's really twitchy. I'm making very, very small movements on the rudder and it's still overcorrecting. So, you know, I can, I think, lock the tail wheel. But I don't really want to do that because I worry that I'll end up not being able to taxi. Anyway, let's... I think I've done everything I need to. Yeah, let's have a look at the replay. 83 feet per minute. I forget, I didn't see what projectFLY said. Like I say, don't... Oh yeah, I suppose I was a little bit off the runway centre line, wasn't I? I didn't notice that.
Minimums. Autopilot.
You can see immediate drift to the right there. That's definitely not me. I wanted to see how far it would go.
One.
Yeah, that wasn't great alignment, was it? But nothing to write home about. It's not worth overcorrecting. No, I thought I was outside the touchdown zone. Just about see the wheels. We were in the touchdown zone and with a bit of heavy braking. Probably could have stopped here and with a bit less float. We really didn't need to rush to vacate here. Although it wasn't that bad. I think it looked worse than it was. Could have quite happily carried on and just rolled off on this one. Seems to end up taxiing that way anyway. Well, that wasn't a great landing. It wasn't bad either. It was just a bit, I held it off a bit too long. But it would have been a greaser. You wouldn't have felt that with 1G. Minus 86 feet per minute. A little bit off the centre line. Work to do. But apart from that, it was certainly good fun. Anyway, here we are back. Locked up in the hangar. Got the door open. Those switches are off, the brakes are on. So those stay on. Should have turned the ice protection off. Difficult to see. I didn't think oh yeah, I did have the windshield on, so should have done that on landing. See how rusty and not professional I am. Shut down the airplane pretty darn quick if you ask me. There it is, parked up in the hangar for us to go home. I'll probably do some flying again tomorrow, maybe 2 sectors, a return and an out, or maybe 3, depending on if it manages it. The sim's been running, touch wood, relatively stable since I made those changes. And I'm enjoying this jet and enjoying the mental workout that it gives you. It really isn't as intuitive to use as the 737, for instance. And, you know, like the transition last night was all a bit quirky, but we got there in the end. And it's relatively challenging to brief an approach when you've got 2 potential runways and it's that bit more complicated to set up. Anyway, enough moaning from me. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Look after yourselves and I hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.